on all these areas, 11 a.m. every Tuesday. However, this is just a summary for those joining us for the first time. The Vigor Good Coffee is targeted towards men, even though women do drag it with us. Okay? And the Femibo tea takes care of the lady from when they start seeing their menstruation till menopause. It takes care of those challenges associated. The idea is that while you buy those cosmetics, understand that your body too internally also need what? A cosmetic. So adopt one of these products for your what? Well-being. We have the Cranston boat for the entire family. The Cranston boat is something that everybody can drink, both your kids. The aim is to boost your immune system and then prevent all types of cancer. Cancer is quite an understatement, okay? Cancers are life-threatening. Joe Biden was just diagnosed. The news was out last week, and prostate cancer that has not affected his bones. So you see, it's not about the money, it's not about the status. It's about that consciousness. So people have the money, they have the status, but they are not conscious about their heads until it has gone to 5:30 before they start running head scatter. Now we have the slim goals for your weight management. So that's our wellness arm. Then these wellness products, you can also distribute them to make what? Money for yourself. For everyone you sell, you earn from it. The whole idea is that as you use them, you can educate those around you about the product, and then you make money from the wellness products. So that's for the wellness arm. So we have people distributing the wellness product, making 500,000, 1 million, 2 million every month, just distributing. You can partner with shops, do a small 2x4 banner, supply them the product. As I said, you collect your money and you are making profit. So you can do something extra. That's the whole point here. Then we now move to real estate arm. In our real estate arm, we have two areas. One, we call it real vest. The real vest is you want your money to work for you. Okay? That will make me explain the special savings that was launched. Now you make your money to work for you. So simply you put in £1 million and you get 30% every year. That's 300,000 every year. Now in the course of teaching this, some persons will say, I don't have £1 million. Now this is where our academy comes in. We have an academy and are trained on financial literacy. Small education shows that if you save 2,000 naira every day, in a year you would have saved about 760,000. True of us. Sure. In 2 years you would have saved about 1.4 million what? Plus. Do you have £1 million now to invest? You do, after 2 years. Investment is a mindset. You need to develop it. Because 12 years ago it was like yesterday. That 1 million naira, if you compound it at 30% for 10 years, it will give 30 million naira plus. So it is not witchcraft to be wealthy. It is skill. Once you have the skill, so this is the suspect, but just obviously the light will be off. So once you start developing the skill of investment, you don't have a challenge. So that's the real vest. Under the real estate, we also have what we call the home vest. That's the one I gave the report that the decade will be starting. That project is being built by you and I. If you know you're a landlord or landlady of that project, can I hear yay? Yay! You understand? So these are people that are putting money every month to build the project. Those skyscrapers you see in Dubai, in China, in US that you watch everywhere, they are not owned by one man. They are owned by what? A group of persons. As it's generating revenue, they are getting what? Dividend. Imagine you've invested in like 10 projects and they are all bringing what? Dividend. And after read newspaper, they watch news now. You understand? Your neighbor will be wondering, what did this my neighbor do? Okay? Back then I was in the OGV, and my landlord then was a retired police officer. Okay? At some point, the guy was like asking police to escort me around to check what this guy does. He concluded that either I'm a kidnapper, I'm a thief, or something is just wrong. That this guy does not go out like that. What does he really do? Until I started now attending the same church with his wife. So there was now an entrepreneurial program. I was now introduced to speak. And the wife was like, you understand? Okay, because most of my job is online, investment here and there, and people just think you don't have something doing. Okay? All of these things can be built over what? Time. So the home vest, as long as you can afford 50K every month, just what? Be part of it. Every month, pay 50K. It's being captured, you are seeing it. The total money everybody has paid, you are seeing it. What you have paid, you are seeing it. And the project is what? Is moving. So investment is all about what? Planning. So that's what the real estate and the cooperative is here. We see a lot of people suffering in terms of having access to funds. Sometimes pursue your passion, interesting advice. But sometimes without money. I beg, David don't get voice. No, as for those who understand music. Yes. You understand?
No voice.
Oh, once you understand music,
David does not have voice.
Nothing to do with voice.
But it's a superstar.
No voice. In terms of musically. You understand? He has voice to speak. Like I'm speaking now. But tell me I sing, I feel offended. You understand? Okay? But hey, he's one of the most celebrated artists. Me, I try to call them artists than what? Musicians. That's what money can do. The band just came from nowhere one day, we sit down, just the band, Coco Master. Sometimes you need money to actually make that your passion a reality. And there are so many loan sharks in disguise. Our banks, you go to them, no money. But you go to the banking apps, there is money. 25% per month. The same apps are owned by the banks. FCMB is the owner of credit wallet. They own all of them. You go there, they'll give you paper to fees, sign your land and your life. But as you go to those apps, they're ready to give you because of the high what? Interest rates. So you see so many Nigerians are shocked. So the cooperative is to create leverage. Why keep my money in the bank? I can drop it in the what? Cooperative as savings. It will still give me dividend. So that other partners that I need can what? Access it. We have some partners who are just saving, not that they will ever come for loan. But they understand the vision. So we have the cooperative what? How many for those that are with us for the first time, how many arms have I talked about now? How many? Three. Okay. Wellness,
real estate,
and cooperative. In between, I mentioned the academy where we get involved with serious training on entrepreneurship. Okay. We also have the lifestyle that one focuses on you experiencing life. Just don't exist. Also what? Live. Okay. By 5th of July, I'm right. Okay, 5th of July, I'll be having another family fitness and fun day. So we'll pick a venue, we go out as a family, come with your snacks, come with anything you have. Now whatever you get, come. A professional trainer will come to conduct the exercise. You exercise outdoor. Okay, you connect. Because we can actually enjoy life without having to be among this class of, you understand? Okay, people think that for you to enjoy life, you must have these millions upon millions. Before you know it, 50 don't come. 6. What if na 70 years your millions can't finally come? Hello? Abi? That means from now to 70 years, my life should be on pause. No. All you just need to do is understand life and plan yourself. So these are the arms of Enterprisers Next levels. On Tuesdays, 11 a.m., we go into details. So for those of you that are free, and together we are trying to make a lot of difference. Okay, I don't want to use the word that we are making a lot of difference here, but we are what? Trying. It's a collective what? Effort. When we launched our awareness and just as we launched our real estate, we got frustrated with many of these product network marketing company. Today you are, before you get yourself balanced in them, one problem or the other has happened. So we started, no, what we need is a quality wellness product. And the same idea, because this corporate, we started in 2016, so we are not old, we are not new. So it was those that said, then 2016 was just only for few investors. So it came together like, we can own a wellness company. And many thought it was unrealistic. because of the millions involved. But guess what? My 1 million may not start it. But our 1 million will do what?
We'll start it.
So that is what we are all about. So we are glad to have you. And to come aboard is nothing, you don't need to break the bank. Okay, if you check the share capital we talked about 100,000 to 1 million naira, you can pay it within what? 6 months. Your savings just go according to your capacity. But one thing I tell people is this: be ready to grow. How you start does not matter, but just be what? Ready to grow, and the future will definitely be bright. Thank you, everyone.